Hi there, this is Dr. Steve Eckberg with the Church of Cosmology and Cognition, and today we are going to talk about two definitions. The first one that we're going to talk about is the kernel of truth. Now, I know throughout all the pathway videos, a lot of people have been asking the question, exactly what is a kernel of truth? A kernel of truth is that aha moment you get in, say when you're playing a video game, you've beaten your head against a wall, you don't know how to get through to the next level, and then all of a sudden it all comes to you. Or you're working on a math problem and you can't figure it out, and you're like, you stick it and you think about it and you think about it and you think about it, and then you go, oh my goodness, that's the answer. That's the aha moment. Or for those that you're putting a puzzle together, putting the last piece in, that can be an aha moment. That's what a kernel of truth is. And if you acquire enough of these, eventually it will take you back to the first cognition. Now, that is the second definition that we are going to be talking about tonight. What do I mean when I say the first cognition, the first self-awareness? It's basically it's not an entity. It doesn't have a corporeal body such as we have, which means, flesh and blood. It is consciousness. That is what I mean. And I'm not talking merely just a brain floating around in the sky that has, neurons and synapses going back and forth. This is pure consciousness. Think Buddhism and Taoism in some way, but our thinking and our understanding of the first cognition is that it's not a he or a she. I call it an it. It's not really an entity, so it's not really, I shouldn't use the word it, so I'll even scale down my vocabulary. But it is self-aware. What does self-aware mean? Well, it's very simple for you to understand. You're self-aware. You're self-aware that you're watching this video right now. You're self-aware that you are playing Nintendo. That's basically what it is. And the first cognition has been here since the beginning of time. His self-awareness happened simultaneously with the Big Bang. That's the two definitions that I wanted to get out today. Those are the two cornerstones of our church. If you do not understand what a kernel of truth is, and you do not understand what the great cognition is, then you're probably in the wrong place. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about are all these pathways. We are a church that deals with the here and now. We're not dealing with yesterday because yesterday's gone. What I just said, that moment in my life, is gone. It is now in the great library of references. I don't know what tomorrow has to bring. And you know what? I don't want to know. I want to live within the here and now. And that's what our church is about. To put you on the right pathway so you stop banging your head or living an empty, purposeless life. We want to put you on the right pathway that fits your wants, needs, and desires. If you like to have sex, guess what? We have a pathway for you. If you like to make money, we have a pathway for you. These needs and wants and desires are not bad things. Okay? They will bring you to your kernel of truths. But if you do not do them in a fashion or a way that is conducive to bring to your foremind out of your subconscious to your conscious, you're just wasting your time. You might as well just call it a day. Now, let's get past this. Do we believe in a deity? No. Sorry, folks. I've studied religion for over 25 years and have some very high degrees. There is no God. When you see people walk into a building, all they're doing is talking to themselves. We do not bow our heads and say prayer. When something good happens to me, I do not say, "Oh, thank you, great cognition in the sky." Sorry, folks. It happened because of me. That is what I want to get into people's heads today. Okay? Is change. Change is coming. The idea of church is changing. We're at church right now. You're watching a video. You're at home. Things are happening around you. It doesn't feel that way. But the Church of Cosmology and Cognition is going to change all of that. And to make that point come home, I made a big change. And for those of you who are watching the videos in the past, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know, I will explain tomorrow. Anyways, this has been Dr. Eckberg with the Church of Cosmology and Cognition, and I want to thank you for all your great posts. Keep them coming, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hope you have a great night.